Hello everyone, welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, the Randomizer. In the last episode, last episode was, I started recording something, and I went into the Port Royale world, and then I actually figured I hadn't redone that after my failed recording session. So, I don't remember what happened before that, because then I had to replay that entire thing, and I figured, let's actually not upload this again, because I've already played this. And in today's episode, we're going to randomize into world number 11, which is Malusia, which we've already finished. We're going to randomize into world number 12. Let's give it a shot. We've gained some levels. We've gained some abilities, potentially. I don't think we have, actually. Let's just give it a shot. Last time, we got absolutely annihilated in this light cycle fight, but you know what? We can't just keep running from our problems forever. At some point, we're going to have to face shit head-on, and that point is potentially right now. But you can still see that the amount of damage they're dealing against me is quite unreal. Because that's just not fun. It's a real bad situation. I meant to heal. Quick Blade, you know what? Actually, that works for me. Though having the... I don't know what this is. I'm just going to call it Damaging Sliding Dash for the time being. I don't remember what the name of the ability is. Having that actually does make a pretty big difference, I'm not going to lie. Because it's a pretty big damage dealer. And, okay, there we go. And it allows me to move around a little bit while fighting, which is something that I did talk about at Beast Castle. That's what we did last episode, I think. Maybe that was the episode before, I don't remember. I talked about it a bit in Beast Castle, but in Kingdom Hearts, one less so, but specifically 2 and especially 3, the usual combat system is a very flow-based combat system, right? You can keep moving, but then when you actually do a finisher like this, your momentum kind of dies, and that is the downside for dealing more damage with your finisher, is that you can't just absolutely annihilate a million enemies and just keep running through. It's a balancing act. But since I only have finishes, the combat becomes a little bit more... stale isn't the right word. It's a little slower and a bit more methodical to a certain extent, I guess. We're definitely at a level, by the way, where we should be able to take out pretty much any boss or any fight we come across. That being said, the light, not light cycle, the light sail thing, the data sail, the thing we're going to have to do right after this, that one, is maybe going to be an issue because it has a lot of those purple dudes, and those purple dudes are the thing I'm scared about because they're actually very, very strong. And very, very strong is not very, very good for me. So, let's just give you some thunders. I need Thunder Gar still to finish Atlantica. So, if you could give me 2 Thunder upgrades today, that would be fantastic. Because I kind of want to just never come back to Atlantica ever again. And the sooner I can finish that, the better it is. And I think this might be the last enemy. It feels like it, but it's not. It's very much not. But they do give a real good amount of experience. 1,240 experience apiece. That is... I enjoyed that. I appreciate that a lot. Also, we have 7 drive gauges now. So we're getting up there as drive goes. We still do not have final form. And I'm still convinced that is because we are leveling up very quickly. I'm still convinced that is because we actually can't find final form. We have to unlock it in the usual way. That's what I'm guessing right now anyway. I don't know if that is necessarily true. I guess we'll find out. Right? I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna keep using drive forms. Actually, I haven't been using drive forms that much. I probably should be using it a bit more just to build up those anti-points, especially Masterful. And when I fight an organization member, I actually have a chance of unlocking final form, which again is definitely something we do want to have. Because final form is very, very good. We also get the opportunity to get a couple more chests today. I think 3 in total at the end of this potentially problematic fight. Because again, there's going to be a lot of purple dudes. Which I'm actually starting to think, were they changed from another color into purple in the final mix version, or have they just always been purple? I'm going to use Setup, just because it's a move that can damage a lot of enemies without me having, well, too much danger on me, really. You should be giving me 1200 experience apiece, not 300. That's probably because I killed one of those red riding light cycle dudes. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, I know why you were giving me so much experience before. That makes sense. Because I was at experience boost levels of HP. And since I have 2 experience boosts, maybe it triggers on half HP rather than 25%? Could that be the case? I don't know. But we're doing fairly well so far. The big purple dudes are all gone, and nothing else seems to be able to touch me, because just look at me. But there's probably going to be some more purple dudes, right? I figured there would be, and now you're dead. So yeah, Limit Form, actually ridiculously powerful with the strategy we have going with the combo finishers, because Limit Form's combo finishers are overpowered as hell. They just straight up are overpowered. And I only do finishing moves, which is just really, really powerful. That's probably going to be my boss strategy, honestly. Just Limit Form. That's all we need. Just literally just Limit Form. Also, Air Combo Plus. No, thank you. Actually, maybe having ground combos as finishers and Thunder! Okay, we actually got exactly what I asked for. I need Thunder Guard, admittedly, but it's a start. And combination boost. That might not be bad either. So yeah, the base strategy is going to... Maybe we can actually equip that Air Combo Plus, because it'll only increase our air combos. We know we can actually, like, do a... it's potentially bad. I hope you are not Data. If you are Data, which would be very fitting for the world we're in, well, it wouldn't be fun for me. Not what I wanted to do, but maybe worth it, kind of. This is only the first of 2 boss fights. I'm assuming the MCP boss fight itself isn't going to be changed, because it can't be placed in any other arena. It has to be this arena. So I'm assuming the MCP boss fight is just going to remain the same, and Zaldin is going to be... You have to be Data, because we already fought normal Zaldin. And that is not good for me, if you are Data. Yeah, you're taking these hits quite well. And again, you're not dealing that much damage, so maybe you're not? I don't know. Your Data's all in, alright? And you know what that means? Let's equip the Keyblade with Scan, just to check out if I'm right. That seems reasonable enough. And then go in, we might as well. At least Thunder. Actually, no, we're gonna get all of these chests. For the simple reason that if we don't get these chests, we're never gonna come back here. And not that they're all that important, but when we go through the world trying to find all the missing chests, you know what's gonna happen. We're gonna come back here and need to find something that we don't really want. So, okay, how much HP do you have? Yeah, you have a fuck of a ton of HP, and I'm not about that. Yeah, no, I'm not about that. I'm going to skip on that. No. Just no. We are not doing any data-related fights. So let's open these chests again, and then get the hell out of here. We've got everything we can get out of here anyway. There might be like 1 item and 1 bonus hidden behind that fight, but we're not going to do that until we absolutely have to. So let's go back to the research lab, which is not a research lab, it's the world hub, and we're going to randomize into world number 2, which we've already finished. So we're going to randomize into world number 1, Zigbar. That's where we left off, if I recall correctly. Zigbar indeed. I do like how it remembers, by the way, which save point to actually exit from. Because if I exit from this save point and I'll re-enter the world, I will re-enter at this save point. Whereas if I go back to the beginning of the wall and use that save point instead, it'll actually put me back into that save point. It's a really nice little attention to detail and quality of life kind of thing. I'm going to take a sip of water before we start this boss fight. Just cause, really. And here we go. Still going to be a difficult fight, but we're about 15 levels higher than we were last time, so I think we should be fine. Also, we have infinite combo finishers, but I don't actually think that is necessarily very good for dealing with Zigbar, to be honest. But we also have this, which is... we still don't have God. I just realized we still do not have God, which you actually do want to have for Zigbar. So maybe we're still screwed? I don't know. At least we're not dying as quickly, right? Okay, if you're gonna reload, I'm gonna not do anything, apparently. So yeah, without... thank you, Donald, you actually did something. Without combos, this is actually kind of difficult to move around quickly enough to hit him, which is really annoying. Well, we're going to be able to do this, because, again, we have limit form. If worse comes to worse, I don't want to use limit form yet, because when he goes into DM, which he will, you can't skip that, you need to be able to glide. Well, you don't need to be... Actually, Master Form. Let's try to get... Nope. But at least we have real combos now. And we actually deal damage, so that is good. That is... Okay, so that is the way around not being able to do an actual combo. It's just go into Master Form. Or presumably, Final Form will work in much similar ways. You know what we're going to do as well? Just cause... we're going to Hero's Crest it up. I want to be able to see boss HP. I'm willing to give it a shot or two, as long as I know how close I can or cannot get to actually winning. And for that, I do need to do at least one run of the boss with scan. Again, if we do a new randomizer immediately after this one, which will be a while, I'm really hoping that we don't get the same amount of bullshit randomization that we had here, where we get scan on a Keyblade, because that really fucking sucks. It's an interesting thing to have to deal with, admittedly. And I'm thinking that if we don't have unlimited... Okay, so we're actually dealing quite a bit of damage with just, like, absolutely wailing on it. Okay, you're reloading, so I can just heal. It's not worth it, just heal. Maybe don't heal, actually, because you need that for reflex, that MP. I was going to go into Valor form, but you know what? Actually, we have Master form. Can we move around while using... Okay, kind of, but not really, not good enough anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna not go back to the monochrome for this fight, because the infinite combo finisher moves don't really help me out all that much to begin with. In this specific fight, that is. And it actually ends up warp snipe, warp snipe, warp snipe, warp snipe. There we go. And the scan ability, while, again, not actually helping me in any direct way, shape, or form, is very useful just as a utility thing to have. And when it comes down to it, I think having longer combos is just generally a good thing with Zigbar anyway, right? But I'd very much like to go into... Valor! Sure. Still haven't gone into anti-form. Used 2 dry forms so far. Haven't gone into anti-form yet, which is actually kind of surprising. And I could have sworn I already was level 2. Revert. I said revert! Because I need to be able to use magic, and you can't use... Maybe I didn't need to revert, because I still had Donald. Okay, 2 bars left. This actually is a way more difficult fight than it has any right to be at this point. Okay, here we go. It's not that difficult to do. Okay. Fuck you, Donald, and thank you, but also fuck you for not healing me literally like a half a second earlier. This portion is stupidly easy to dodge if you have glide. Or aerial dodge and glide, specifically. But you can see once I actually get a combo off on him, it does deal a shit ton of damage. Somebody heal me. Now. Immediately. Donald, regain your MP. Fuck. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We will do this. This is what we will be doing for the rest of the episode, potentially. Yes. But I also just realized that we still... Well, I didn't just realize it, but I... No. Let's put this one on. And this one off. And then... MP haste. I think that is the battle loadout for this specific fight. We might go back... MP haste is always going to keep being on. I didn't even realize I had that ability. I think longer combos is a better way to go about doing things for this specific fight. Not every fight, but this fight certainly, yes. I think we should be in a pretty good spot right now. Well, I thought that last time around as well. I thought that in general the first time we faced Xigbar. So maybe Xigbar is just a really annoying fight when you don't have the proper abilities to deal with it. Which is definitely true. But that is true of every boss fight, so that doesn't really... Yeah, okay, I'm dealing way more damage against him now. And that actually makes this fight already so much easier. Especially since I have combo boosts. Thank you. You see how much quicker his HP bar melts away with just 2 more hits in my combo. Well, 3 more hits, I guess. Because I have the air combo, and most of the combos I'm doing here are air combos anyway. Because he doesn't really like being on the ground for whatever fucking reason, because... Okay, didn't really mean to do that, but sure. You... No. Donald! Donald actually did a thing. Thank you very much. That count just hitting him? Okay, sure. I'll take that. Revert and heal immediately. Just in time for this shenanigans, which you won reflect for. Donald, thank you, Donald. Again, this portion, not that difficult to deal with. I think I can still go into Master Form at this point, which might start becoming relevant soon. Because I still do not have MP, and if I get hit like twice, Donald is down as well. That's never a good thing. Ooh, who am I kidding? Donald is never going to heal me anyway. You're doing this again. Okay, that could potentially be a good thing though, because I think this does deal damage to you. It does not actually. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't. So I'm not entirely sure what that does. Maybe it did deal damage against him? I don't know. I just realized, if I give the Hero's Crest Keyblade to Master Form, for instance, right? Which is something I can do. Do I only have scan when in Master Form? Or do I always have scan? Or do I just never have scan? Like, there's a couple of different possibilities. No! Fuck. Couple of different possibilities there, and I'm actually gonna try it out real quick, because I'm very interested to see the answer, because if I can, just in theory, right, your ultimate weapon, Hero's Crest. I'm going to try this out on some normal nobodies. But I have the ultimate weapon as my normal Keyblade, which gives me second chance. Which, again, real good to have, for the specific reason that we just died for there. I do not have Scan, but do I have Scan now? I do! Oh, but that is... Okay, so then that's probably the loadout we're going to go with, honestly, because that is really good to have that way. That way we can check HP. I didn't mean to do that. That way we can check HP. Oh yeah, we don't have Glide, that was the issue. We can check HP when we want to, deal a lot of damage in the process, and then have second chance in any other situation. I do think that is the right thing to go for. Please do not let me run out of... You see, second chance. It's good. It's good stuff. I'd very much like to be able to make it to the save point in time, because I need to back out of this world and then get back into the world in order to... Okay, I don't, because this is an area where Donald and Goofy aren't in your party, and as such you automatically get reset back. Okay, so let's do that fight again, relying a little bit more on Master Form this time around. We're going to do this. We're going to beat Zigbar today, and it's actually kind of embarrassing that I'm having this much trouble with him. I, by all means, should not have this much trouble with Zigbar. He's not that difficult of a fight. Well, who knows? We might have just shifted our strategy into something many times more interesting. Well, definitely more interesting. I don't know if it's necessarily better. It still gives us the opportunity to get Scan, but not at all times, only when we transform into Master Form. Come on. Come on. There we go. Thank you. And obviously in Valor form we still don't have it, but honestly, this is going fairly well so far, I feel like. Ultimate weapon, surely. I don't actually know what its stats are. I only looked at its ability just now. I forgot its stats altogether. But I do feel like the combos I'm landing on, I have Thunder, which is probably a way better way of dealing damage against you. I kind of forgot about that. Thank you, Donald. Come on. Not what I wanted to do, but kind of works for me. I can still go into Master Form whenever I want and or need to. I'm going to go with Master over Limit Form for the very simple reason that I want to be able to see his HP. Oh, we're actually doing fairly well, though I do have to back out of Master Form. Which is real bad. I probably could have reflected all of that away, but... One of these days, we're going to make it through. I'm not going to spend the entire episode just wailing away at Zigbar and then not having a conclusion to this fight at the end of the episode. We are finishing this today. Even if this episode has to be like 50 minutes long, we are finishing Zigbar today. That is a promise. Within a reasonable degree. Like, much more than like 45 to 50 minutes is not a reasonable degree. Over an hour is not reasonable for a single video, okay? And if you think it is, well, that's fair, I guess. Everybody's got their own opinions, but I got other shit to do. That's not true, I don't. Not tonight, anyway. I always have other shit to do. But, I also have something else scheduling. which is a real nice little idea that you say, okay, so I have to do this and this and this and this today, and then I can do whatever the fuck I want for the rest of the day, because I know that if I just keep my schedule, I fucking hate... Oh, I actually pressed the wrong button, which benefited me there, because I used Thunder instead of Cure. Oops, my fault. Okay. I feel like we're doing fairly well, actually. That should have hit you. Let me heal. We're gonna go Masterful. We're about 2.5 bars of HP, which is... This actually doesn't deal as much damage as I was hoping. In general, you seem to be taking less damage in this state, maybe. Maybe I'm just making things up at this point. I probably am, to be fair. My god, that deals a lot of damage. Warp Snipe. Probably should have just been Warp Sniping in general to begin with. Donald. Good old pal or body. Thank you. That's what I needed to survive. I still have Valor form, Auto Valor, whenever I get low on HP, which is probably the last save I need. I'm also really have to sneeze. Auto Valor, Auto Valor! There we go. Okay. I can revert out anytime I need to. Donald can still heal me as long as he doesn't die and he regains his MP, which are two very big ifs. I'm gonna revert. Gonna revert. Thank you, I don't need to heal myself. Yeah, okay, I think we got this. Because at this point you surely are down to your last bar of HP. But you are so damn teleporting. I don't like that. Please stop teleporting. I don't like when my bosses teleport. No. I refuse to die again. Okay, I think so far so good. We're still safe as long as Donald. Okay, Donald, heal me. Donald, now. No risks today. Donald! Okay, Donald. You're really making me stress the fuck out here. I'm gonna be honest with you. You really need to be a little bit more on point with your healing. Because... No! That is highly not okay. Okay, I healed myself. And you healed me at the exact same time, so fuck you. Still very stressed, because he keeps doing this move way too much, because I can't fucking hit him. Which is an issue. Come on. Just give me the opportunity I need to murder you, please. Whoops. Ah! I am so sure he was down to probably 1 or 2 more combos. We got so damn close. If nothing else, I'll just go grind. I'll just go get 1 or 2 more levels and I'll probably be fine. If those 1 or 2 levels actually give me stat upgrades, because there's no guarantee that they do. I do realize that, yes. Well, I'm going to say this is the last chance for right now, and then I'm just going to go off screen and grind a bit. Well, we got close to it. We did get close to it. I can feel it. It just, again, the teleportation, it's so fucking annoying. I don't know how the game expects you to deal with that. Especially since you probably don't have glide yet in this fight usually, so... Well, you do have God. You do have guard, and that is the one thing I do not have. Is a way to guard myself from all of those freaking laser bullets. I mean, I have reflect, admittedly, but that only goes so far. I think the warp sniper's gone, right? Donald, you useless piece of crap. I had to use Valor Form already. Because you just take too long. You just take too damn long. That's the issue. You need to be a little bit more on point with your healing. I've said this before, I will say it again. Your healing is too damn slow. You get one chance, thank you. This way I can stay in Valor Form at least a tiny bit longer. But not long enough. Actually, I have potions, never mind. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of doing this fight without guard. Thank you there, Donald. You actually came through there. For at least once in your life, you did something useful. Congratulations. I've got him into a combo now, which is good. And he teleports right on top of me again. Keep doing that. That's actually what I like. Oh, wow. He dead. Okay, I had no idea we were so close to actually finishing him off there. He didn't even do his desperation move. The hell is that? Okay. That's been this episode. Next episode, I don't know what we're going to be doing. But, we beat Zigbar, so that is definitely a step forward, I would say. And to just make sure we, Oh, wait a second, we have to actually... Never mind. Let's just end it here. Bye.